because of the job I am having. So for me, it was a bit frustrated, but the second time it went better. And then also Nicoline was also doing the 5-day challenge. So we used to remind each other to write something on the group. That's now from a client perspective.
Brilliant. So you had a buddy this time. And that makes a huge difference for the future when you have clients in the challenge. From the very beginning, ask them, do you have a buddy? Do you have a friend who wants to join with you? If you have another friend who joins with you, it's always great because then you have an accountability partner. It's really true what you say, Mickey. So we can already in the beginning, when the people get their trial pack, encourage them, bring another person on board, or do you have a couple of colleagues who want to join? People think sometimes not about it, and they maybe think we are too busy already. So there's where you can encourage. So that's a brilliant point. Excellent. Thank you, Mickey. So further maybe to March. March, you had your first challenge, not just that you participated 2 weeks ago, you jumped into the water and were advertising to your old customers, I think, and they got started. And quite interesting, March managed to do from Canada to South Africa a 5-day Eat Clean challenge into South Africa. So it was basically people from South Africa on it, with a delay, I think, of 10 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours? Oh, yeah. Okay. So tell us a little bit, how did it go on your side?
It went very well. This week I had an extra lady, so the 3 that did it last week stayed on it this week. And then I included another lady from South Africa, and then I have a lady from Switzerland, but she's on the same time zone as the South African lady, so that all works well for them. And they're very, very excited. They had very good results. One of them posted that from last week that she had lost centimeters, and another one lost kilograms. So they're feeling great. And the new lady from this week is going to do the challenge again next week.
Brilliant. That means now you start another 5-day with them, or do you take them on now in a 21-day?
I don't know how to do the 21-day myself yet. So I'm just going to redo the 5 days with them again. They enjoy doing it. The lady from Switzerland is also going to go on it. I haven't confirmed with the other 2 ladies. And then I'm going to be starting some people on a local challenge in Canada.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. To the 21-day, it's the same principle like we have it in the 5-day challenge, meaning there's a ready-made script. You just learn to read and to record and to send images. So it's the same. It's just a little bit less images. Those who are already in the 21-day, they can see it. There's probably 1 or 2 images per day. And there's the focus on one specific theme per day, but it goes a little bit more deeper into nutrition in general and understanding nutrition. So we get with the 21-day challenge basically more education. And when you see it now and think, when you have a client in the 21-day challenge, that he gets almost an education like a member. Or even members who are now in the challenge say, I didn't know this. I thought I know everything. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Wow, now I know about the multivit, and now I know about that. So, and when we think about that, when we as a member are still surprised about that knowledge, when we get that already in the heads from our clients, then we educate our clients already to be a future member, because they start to talk with friends and family about it. Did you know this about water? Did you know this about sugar? Did you know that about fat? And through that, when the communication goes on, they start sooner or later to say, But where do you know this all from? No, it's my 5-day Eat Clean, it's my 21-day Eat Clean, and they are basically not talking about the product. So it's not about buying a product, it's more about that whole concept, which comes automatically together with the product, obviously. Yeah. So we play a big role in the future when it comes to education. I don't know how you feel, March, if you got already some value out of the 21-day because you participate in the 21-day.
Yes, I've enjoyed your the audios very much because there's a lot of information in there. So if you could let me have that information, then I'll do this five-day challenge again with these ladies, the ones who are doing it this week, and then I would like to the following week ask them if they would like to go on to a 21-day when I have the information.
Yeah, perfect. We do that. No problem. Super. Anything else you want to add on from your experience now from the 5-day and 21-day?
Yeah, I think one just needs to be patient sometimes. People's lives, they get busy, particularly the ladies who are working. So sometimes they don't always post when you think they should, but they usually come back in the evenings and send through messages, and it's a very nice way of doing things. The people interact very nicely, making comments about what each other is eating. It's very nice for people where there isn't a place to get together.
Yeah. Look, it's still getting together. Yeah. It's like you make a shake party, but without seeing the people now directly, but being together with the people. I mean, always that post in the morning with the selfie and the shake, it's almost like we have a shake party together till everybody shares his recipe and all of that. So you create a virtual community, basically, which is a little bit more modern, but it is a community. Yeah. So excellent. Perfect. Thank you, Marge. Bronwyn, to you, what is your experience?
Hi, everyone. This week was the second time that I did it. It was quite good. This time I had 3 existing clients who just really wanted to experience and just get a little kickstart again after being on the products for a month now. And then Charity's actual clients, and unfortunately she's running just a little bit behind. She's out with her husband. Hopefully she can still come on the call, but she actually had 5 new people in the group, 2 from Johannesburg and 3 from a shake party on Sunday, and it was fantastic. They really participated very well, gave recipes, and very, very good participation from everybody actually. So except for her one brother who actually he was ill, and then also just like basically experiencing severe detox symptoms, and posting that on the group. So it was actually great to see Charity also in action, because she was really the co-coach. Just from a coaching perspective, she was actually sort of a co-coach. I sat back, and she actually, so that was very interesting to see. So when I didn't come quickly enough to sort of give an answer, she was already giving an answer, or if she wasn't sure, she was actually private messaging me to make sure that she was going to say the right thing. So that was really awesome, because that was really for me the focus, to get her clients up and running this week. So I didn't have any new people in, but look, they're all my clients, they're all in my team. So we're already seeing coaching behavior from the clients, even because they were commenting on each other's meals and saying, oh no, maybe you should have more protein, maybe you should have more water. So it was actually, this week was much better for me than my own first week.
Brilliant. No, I mean, this is what you want to look out for, who behaves already like a member or like a coach. Excellent, Bronwyn. Perfect. What is your personal experience from the 21-day challenge so far? And do you prepare also to run a 21-day?
Yes, definitely. I'm absolutely loving it. Sorry, guys, I've been a little bit down with flu the last 3 days, so I haven't been posting pictures of myself. Can you see how flushed I am now still? So for me, the 21 days it's almost been like my coaching training that, you know, the 12 weeks that we're supposed to get at the Coaches Academy. Sorry for my dog. At the Coaches Academy. Because the kind of education that I'm getting there is actually the education I need to be able to coach other people. So I'm really, really enjoying that and listening to it in the morning or in the evening before. And yeah, it's sometimes you miss out on a few things because people comment often, oh, we don't weigh our food, we don't have to do any of that stuff. But specifically today, there was one client that's struggling a little bit with results, but when I started seeing what they're actually posting in terms of, I said, send me some pictures of your food, and the portions were tremendous. So today was again a lesson to talk to them about the portion sizes as well.
Super. Excellent. So to the 21-day challenge quickly for those who want to start, as I was talking to Marge already, we have a perfect script, everything is there. So when you're ready to get rocking with a 21-day as well, because you have the people completed the 5-day challenge, and you can add them to the 21-day challenge. Just make sure before you start with them on Monday, and we keep all Monday, keep everything on Monday. My experience now, I mean, you have seen it for those who were on the 21-day challenge. I added people last week, and it's actually more confusing for me than for them, who is now from the very beginning, who is in between. So I decided for myself, I start on a Monday, the 21-day challenge, and when there's new people from this week, I start another one the next, because you mainly have 3 groups then possibly in the running, and the last group is, or the first group ends then again, because it's 21 days. And they all either go into a new 21-day challenge, but then the one which starts automatically, or you make a focus group out of that. So we talk about that at a later stage. But I see it's a little bit better to keep the groups in a smaller group, like you started usually on a Monday. It makes a little bit more sense. But obviously it should be that the people have the Shake and the Tea, or the Shake TLO, the Shake TLO PDM, because they should have product for 21 days. So be there also aware that you don't take somebody in because of excitement and they say, yeah, but on Tuesday deliver me the product, or I pick it up, but take me already in the challenge, and I know how excited one is. So you add them to the group, and they might not pick up their products, but they are in the group. The group is connected to the products. If no product, no challenge. Okay, and then we must be careful. I had that now in the group what Liesel was actually leading from the Fit Club. There's one lady very excited, and she wants to continue in the 21-day challenge. And she wants to have her mom also in the 21-day challenge. And she posted that her mom is also on the products. She's not direct my client, but she's from a downline. So I was connecting with the downline to find out that the mom is not a customer of hers, only the other one. So we can't take on now other people, because we don't interfere with other coaches. So the same rules what we have with everything. So if somebody comes and say, I'm using Herbalife and I want to be on the challenge, I'm sorry, ask your coach. So then refer them back to their coach, please, and don't make the coach's job. Follow-up is coach's job. This is part of a follow-up system. So they must go back to their people, like we do it with bootcamp, with everything. Somebody has already a Herbalife coach and gets the products from there. they must go back to their coach. Just be there aware that will happen because the people are now excited, and probably talk to friends and colleagues, and they might be already on the program. So that's from my experience, just quickly in between. Thanks for sharing all of that, Bronwyn, and appreciate it, even if you're a little bit fluid to make time for the call. We wish you well and hope you feel better soon, and hopefully see you for your big celebration of your supervisor level and for Charity, for the senior consultant at the BBS. But I want to hear also the others. I've seen Carrie-Anne is also on the call. Carrie-Anne, what is your experience with the 5-day and the 21-day? Carrie-Anne?
She's not. I
don't see
yes, she's.
Okay, we can't hear you, Carrie-Anne. Then I ask Nicolene. Nicolene, can you hear us? I can hear Bronwyn's dog.
Oh, let me just.
Okay, they decided to be silent, and I asked Liesl. I hope Liesl is talking to us. Liesl, you jumped into everything. You jumped into the 5-day Eat Clean after we have just finished the first one and are fully engaged there. You run, I think, 2 groups at the same time at the moment right now. And then you also decided to start this week now, last Monday, a 21-day challenge. So it would be great to hear from your experience. First of all, how did you experience it from a participant point of view when you joined the very first time? You're participating in my 21-day challenge. How does it come across to you? And then obviously, how does it feel now from a coach's point? And how is the feedback in your group?
Okay, the 5-day challenge is going really well. And it's much easier this week because I did the work last week with doing it the first time to set up the audios and get the images organized in folders. So that's probably the hardest. That's probably the hardest work you've got to do when you start working with these challenges. So that's what's taking up a lot of my time now with the 21-day challenge, is getting everything set up. But I know once the 21 days are over, I'll have everything ready and organized. The feedback is phenomenal. I've got referrals from current 5-day people already booking in for 5-day challenges next week. And one of my clients who did the 5-day with me is finally getting her boyfriend to start on the products. He never wanted to, but he's been following what she's been doing on the 5-day Eat Clean, and he says this is so cool because he's even learning a lot. So she encouraged him to join, so he's joining the next one. And Darren decided to stay on for the next 5-day Eat Clean as well because she wants to do it with her boyfriend and be on the same group. I'm getting great feedback that people are learning a lot from it. They're asking really good questions. I'm sure you saw the one that I posted today with the snack bar that someone asked me about.
Yeah.
So I could help them a little bit with looking at nutrition labels. As a participant in the 21-day challenge, I really enjoy it. I'm just not as active as I would like to be because I'm running around with my own 21-day challenge and having to post on 2 other 5-day challenges as well. So it's a bit time consuming, but as a participant, there's a lot of value you get out of it. And in a snapshot, you can actually see what everyone else is doing and whether they're eating healthy or not. So it sort of condenses your follow-up, and you're answering one person's question that might be a question that 6 other people have that you won't have to answer later on. So from that point of view, it does save a lot of time, and it does create a nice online community. There's some pretty nice stuff that the people have been posting today already about what they're grateful for. And the 5-day Eat Clean challenge features a lot in that. So these challenges really work. You just have to make sure that you're hands-on with it. Sometimes I still miss the middle of the day images that we need to post, so I need to get a little bit better with that. I might post it a little bit later in the day. But yeah, so far it's going really well. Referrals are coming through, so I think it's a nice way to run the business. And something quite funny that happened in my 21-day challenge that I started last week. My client that I have in Pretoria, she posted day before yesterday that she can't believe that everyone is so well behaved. So she's going to be the one to break the ice. And she had a tough day at work, so she ate a piece of chocolate cake. And she says, I'm coming clean, I'm posting it on the group that I ate a piece of chocolate cake. And then it turned into this whole confessional with all the other people on the 21-day challenge also coming up with, oh, okay, if you're saying you cheated, I also cheated with X, Y, Z. It was hilarious. But I said, thank you for the honesty. We're all there to learn. And, and it's also good to see that people do make mistakes. But it was just quite funny. She started this chain reaction with everyone spilling the beans on their cheats. Awesome. But still, it was pretty good. So it's lots of fun.
Awesome. Brilliant. It looks like you're having fun with it.
I am. I'm really enjoying it.
Brilliant. Perfect. Quickly from my experience, what I added on, so I grow more and more into it. And when I say grow more into it, in the first 2 or 3 weeks, I was very focused and just following the script and getting the images out at the same time and all of that. And it's almost like you're a speaker in one of our seminars. You're so focused on what to say. Whereas now I get to a level where I start more to feel the people, what's going on. So when somebody is quiet, I send them privately a message and say, hey, what's going on? I don't see you. Are you okay? And it's interesting what you can discover there. Some say, no, 100% I'm on. I get all the messages. I'm just extremely busy. I can't post anything. It's job related sometimes, but as long as we know the people are engaged and get all the messages and enjoying it. And then I did something today the very first time. So I was interacting with all my people to make sure if they want to go into the 21-day challenge. And as soon as I had 2 or 3 people in my group who wanted to join the 21-day challenge, I was posting it. And even there are members who, the members have the products anyway, but they wanted to go now into the 21-day challenge. My client doesn't know that this is a member. So I basically posted in, hey, congratulations, Gatima, Patrick, and Daniel. These are 2 clients. They have just decided to continue in the 21-day challenge. I'm super excited for them. Monday starts the next 21-day challenge. Who is in? And all of a sudden, the others came back where I didn't hear before. And obviously, because it's also clients from downline, they came now and said, I want to join, and one wants to join with the mom together, and all of these different stories. So quite exciting, where I saw you must pique a little bit the people, basically, to find out if they want to join. And one said, I want to join the 21-day challenge. That sounds cool. But she didn't indicate the product, so I could go back basically to her. Even I was talking to her about the upgrade, but she said, let me think about it. Now on the post, she said, I want to join the 21-day challenge. So I could go back to her. That's awesome. Which program do you want to have now? So it's basically that the people understand the one needs the other. If not, it does not make any sense. Brilliant. So thank you very much for all your feedback. I see there's also feedback from Carrie Ann. She has a problem with connecting with the microphone. I enjoyed the 5-day challenge. It helped to stay focused. I've not fully participated in the 21-day challenge. She had end of the year problems with her accountability business. Accounting business. And I've not fully participated in 21, but should be better now. But my mom is loving it and finding it very helpful. And I must say, this is Rose. You find Rose on the 21-day challenge, those who are on the 21 already. She goes so much into detail and she follows every challenge to the T. So very, very interesting also from that side. Nicoline is now here. I can see her with a picture. Do you want to talk to us, Nicoline?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I've done the 5-day challenge last week with Liesel, and it was very helpful indeed. So I'm starting with Liesel. I actually wanted to talk to her still. We are starting our own one on Monday. So I have a few clients lined up. 2 of the clients do not know Herbalife, so I'll give them their trial packs tomorrow or Sunday. for them to start. So the rest are all on Herbalife, and they want to do the 5-day eating. And with the 5 days, I see that it's a smaller commitment than the 21-day challenge. So it's only 5 days, but it gets you hooked to do another 5 days, another 5 days. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week.
Okay, good. Perfect. Super. Glad that you enjoy it. Do you have any specific questions? Did you have any specific challenges where you want to have an answer to, or what your experience is, what you want to share with us? Or a special tip for those who start now the 5-day or the 21-day?
No. I'm fine.
Okay. Super. I'm excited when you start to duplicate. So the whole process is really so simple that members or even brand new members should feel, hey, I can do that. Yeah. The only question is often, but I don't know, where do I get now these audios from? And there may be one more tip. What I had with one other guy who started to do his own 5-day Eat Clean challenges. He thought he copies and pastes the recording. This is not what you do. Because first of all, it's funny when you take my voice as their coach and they know actually that's a man and comes all of a sudden across with a woman voice and I'm your coach, Bea Corey, but they know it's actually another guy. So that doesn't work too well. And obviously you want to have it with your own accent, with your own wording, how you talk, that the people really can connect with you, that it's really you. And I got so much value out of it speaking these audios. You won't believe it, and you will see it the more you do it and use these audios also when you start the 21-day later on. You learn actually the most, more than your participant learns the first time. So a huge quality you get in when you have now somebody who is new and starts his own 5-day challenge and does his own recording. And then with the 21-day, obviously the same. It's proven when you hear something, you only take in maybe 30%. But the moment you do it by yourself, you read it, you speak it loud, you work on it, you absorb almost 80-90% and it stays with you. So the moment you have a brand new, think now of a client, and I can show you now the business flow, what I wanted to discuss with you. So the moment you have basically a brand new client coming in and the client goes into the 5-day Eat Clean, and after the 5-day or within the 21-day challenge, you pick up that this client behaves more and more like a member. This is what we see with Rose now, for example, or like Liesl said. They are commenting on each other's food and give tips in between, but they are not members. Yeah, this is where you can be excited and can think, there's somebody showing membership behavior. And you want to invite them basically to the Quick Start 500. And it's easy to invite a person like that. When you just recognize this person and in a private chat and say, man, you give such brilliant tips, you're absolutely awesome, you behave like a coach. And say nothing more. And they come back maybe with a blushed face, you know, when you send these smileys, or they send back, thank you very much, it's really good fun. And then you send back the message where you say, listen, I want to invite you to our Quick Start 500. I want that you participate, just see what we as coaches do. It's a little workshop where you can learn even a little bit more. And maybe that's something you want to do, that you just have 3, 4, 5 people from your friends, or even you want to earn a little bit of extra income to get your products for free or make a little bit more extra income. Would that be interesting for you? And then the person comes back and say yes, and then you invite them either to our online, what we have on Sunday evening. So it's ongoing Sunday evening, 8 o'clock, we have our online meeting. And there I just must say, I appreciate each member who participates and is on there. I know it's Sunday evening, it's also my Sunday evening, and Yes, I have also a private life, but I committed myself to that I can help you to include people also who like Nicolene and Marge and Mickey, who are all over the place and don't have a place where they can invite people too easily. But you can invite them to your table, to your dining table, and can watch the Quick Start 500 online, or you can send them the link basically that they can conveniently, comfortably from their house dial into. And Mickey, the last time you were on the call together with your cousin, maybe you can share with us. Is Mickey still here? Let's see. Mickey. Can't see Mickey now. Okay, instead of Mickey, we have Nicolene now. But Mickey was the last time there with her cousin together. And as far as I know now, the cousin was very excited from the 21-day, was now in the 5-day challenge with Liesl. Maybe Liesl, you know any further process there? Liesl?
Sorry, I had to unmute my mic. No, I haven't had any further update there from Mickey just yet.
Okay, no problem. But we know from Bronwyn also Charity was on it and had 2 of her people there, the 2 actually from Joburg. 1 became then also a member. So it's definitely working also online when you have nothing live. We have it also live now for Cape Town area and Milnerton area, in Milnerton at our club, but as I said, we have it online in the evening. So understand the flow. So when we do the 5-day challenge, you want to keep the end in mind. And the end in mind is for your business building royalties. But you want to build the royalties, the sustainable business, the passive income with the right attitude and with the right architecture. So we don't drive volume. We look well after people, that they get great results, that these people bring more people. We look well after these people, and that these people get so excited from our process that they basically want to become one of us and start to duplicate the same procedure. And this is what I personally like on the 5-day, on the 21-day, on the Quick Start 500. It's easy. It's easy to duplicate. Everybody can do it. There's no excuse anymore that somebody is a better speaker or not or whatever. This is everybody can do basically, yeah. And this leads from the Quick Start 500. We take the people by the hand and work with them the 15-10-5-1. We take them as soon as possible to the BBS and customer day so that they get to see the bigger picture, that they get the recognition, and from there it flows into the LDW as a supervisor and obviously into our big event, which is coming up now in November, to the extravaganza. And everybody who is on the call right now is also on for the extravaganza. Just Margie is in Canada, but they go for the big LDW, which is almost at the same time. I think it's in October.
October.
Yeah, perfect. We can't wait to hear from that event as well. So basically what you want to have in mind is always your business flow, like a business model basically, but therefore to achieve that whole model, to bring it into a flow, you are at the beginning stage of a 90-day plan. Everything is 90 days. Those who are longer in Herbalife already, they know we talk all the time about 90 days. And often we become too impatient in the very beginning because maybe I've done a 5-day challenge, but then nothing more happens. I don't have new people. That can happen, yeah? But it also goes back probably that I think, did I do more activity to get my 15-10-5-1 going? Did I have 15 assessments or talks to people that I get 10 people on the trial pack? Out of 10 people on the trial pack, you get your 5 to 7 customers who go onto the 21-day program, who go into the 21-day challenge. So when you have that as an ongoing flow, you get out of these 5 people 1 new member. And that new member starts exactly that process. So you have then an easy ongoing procedure basically which is duplicatable. And this is the most important part, to have it duplicatable. So please understand, as beautiful as the 5-day challenge and images and recording and 21-day challenge is, we still need to keep in mind to watch our tracking, to watch out for our 15, 10, 5, 1 and all of that. Liesl, you said recently something interesting to me when we were talking about everything, that you can see now basically to have every week a new group and all of that. Do you mind to repeat that? Do you remember what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. What I was saying, that if one focuses on running 2 groups, 2 5-day challenge groups per week of around 5 people per group, you'll be pretty busy if you manage to get that right per week, and then you'll be doing far more than your 15, 10, 5, 1. 15, 10, 5, 1 in any event, and I think that will create a nice flow and a nice momentum in your business. But as you say, Bia, it takes a bit of time to build it up. For my first 2 5-day challenges, I didn't have that many new people, but for what's coming up this week, with the referrals coming through, I didn't have to promote outside as much to get people into the challenge. People who've done 5-day challenges are now starting to bring people, which I think is a nice point to get to.
Absolutely, absolutely, brilliant. Congratulations to that. So important. There were 2 challenges where this was not happen, and this is basically where we should never forget about the advertising and have an ongoing advertising. If this is a daily activity, what you promote on Facebook, WhatsApp, if you have a stand, if you just talk to people. I was today quickly at Macro at the information, and it just, I mean, sometimes I don't know how that happens, but it just comes out of my mouth, and then I think, oops, what did I say now? And I just said to these ladies a little bit bigger behind the counter, and when do you join my 5-day challenge? And they looked at me and said, oh, what kind of challenge? I said, no, my 5-day Eat Clean challenge. Don't tell me you haven't heard about it. And they obviously said, no, I haven't heard about it, but what is it all about? No, it's for more energy. People are so excited. All the people in Cape Town are excited about it. Don't tell me you haven't heard about it. Yeah, you even can lose weight sooner or later if you want to with it, but lots of people join just for more energy, being healthier. Long story short, we exchanged contact details because obviously there was a queue now on Friday behind me. But it was exciting for me that so simple, actually, you can talk up to people, and it's a different approach than just talking about the product. It's now something which is new for the people, and I mean, we go now into spring where everything is about clean and eat clean and spring clean, and so it was quite interesting for me. So maybe that's a nice idea for you to talk to people. Obviously, we look at our old customers to reactivate them. So once a week at least, I send on my broadcast list where I have all customers, all prospects, and send out there a message regarding the 5-day Eat Clean, always wrapped a little bit differently. This week it was about the spring clean. So thank you for that idea with the spring clean. I was borrowing this or stealing this from Bronwyn. She was recently talking about it and thought, that's so cool. So I just copied and pasted from Bronwyn. And again, out of that, I got 3 people now. They didn't manage to pick up their trial pack this week. So they will pick it up next week and will start in the following week. What I see now, and this is why I'm telling you that, is even that it's overlapping. You have basically people already for the following months because they haven't picked up the pack now, or they only pick it up on Monday, so they go automatically in the next one. And this is that flow what you want to create, that there's always more people coming in. Then obviously, if you have a member, some of you are very new, they don't have members, they need to be reactivated. But when you are longer, people just, even when they have signed up as a member and we're very excited, they might fizzle away through private circumstances sometimes. So it's a nice idea even to send them a private message if you think of them and say, hey, how are you? Have you heard about my 5-day Eat Clean challenge? Because sometimes people just need a new pitch, a new idea to find a way to come back. And it might be their thing where they always, all of a sudden, start through. And then obviously the referral part Liesl was just talking about plays a big role when we make it simple, when we make it fun, that the people bring now their partners in. I must confirm that more and more people bring their partners or the mom on board. So we get all of a sudden that whole family approach, what we were always looking for. But often we had the situation that one comes for weight loss and the other one does not need to lose weight. So they weren't attracted by coming for a wellness assessment, even when we said, hey, it's just about health, but they were thinking weight loss. Whereas Eat Clean very clearly is now not about weight loss. Even people have stunning results. And I mean, we had in our 5-day Eat Clean challenge, and I just tell you now because we are distributors, but I got a response from Jacqueline, and she said she does not post it on the group, but her client, one of her clients who was in the group, she had problems with blood circulation. And these blood circulation problems disappeared completely within this week. So everybody is completely excited about Eat Clean. So when you think of that effect, what we established there, it's absolutely brilliant. I'm really very excited about it, and I just can make you huge congratulations and compliment that you have taken it on and make it yours. Yeah, it's a script, but it lives with your heart, with your soul, with your passion around it. And when you have a passion for people, and when you have a passion for nutrition, and when you have a passion for helping people, then it's automatically, it becomes magic. And yes, in the beginning, it's maybe a little bit more time you put into it till you have set up everything and till you get the logic out of it. But when it flows, then just go with the flow. It's absolutely, I have lots of fun with it, I must say, absolutely. And it does not take that much time up anymore as the follow-up did previously. When I tried to reach my customers on the phone, they didn't answer, then I left a message and they didn't call me back, then they postponed their appointment. All of these things, basically, my follow-up is so much easier now. I'm really excited about it. So sorry, I talk a lot again. But I had 5 shakes today and 4 teas. So anything from your side you want to add on, or question, or a specific challenge you had this week from your experience now?
Something that I would like to add on is that we mustn't underestimate the value that one gets out of the 5-day challenge in helping other members get started in the business, and getting a system that's really workable and duplicatable for them. It's a great way to train new members, and you sort of train them on a whole bunch of different things. They train on how to run a 5-day challenge, but they learn about follow-up, they learn about perhaps dealing with difficult questions, they learn the process, how to upgrade a person. So for me, it's a great learning platform as well for new members that come in. And it's also less time consuming in that sense, that I don't have to meet with them 2 or 3 times a week to do this kind of training. They can learn it as we go along. And where I have members who live further away, like Nicolene and like Mickey, it's a nice way for them to slot in and learn the whole process and pick up other skills along the way as well. I think it's brilliant.
Awesome. Perfect. Super. Thanks, Liesl. Anybody else?
Well, my only challenge is that when I get up in the morning, it's already afternoon with my people. But in a way, it has been interesting because that's the time when they help each other and they make comments if somebody asks a question. So in a way, it is quite nice not to be there all the time, and I can then follow up when I go through all the messages.
Yeah. There might be a huge opportunity in the challenge you have. If you look now for the person who answered the questions.
Yes.
And if you continue now with a 5-day Eat Clean for South Africa, or even when you start the 21-day, talk with that person about becoming a coach. Invite her for the Quick Start 500 Sunday evening. And then just take it from there. But this person, you can, even when the person says, oh, I don't want to be a member, make her your co-coach. When you have a good feeling with her, and anyway, you can see what happens on the group afterwards you've woken up. But you have that cushion or that pillow basically where you know, okay, somebody is taking care. When you have, let's say, the person's name is Elizabeth, and you say, Elizabeth, do me a big favor. You know I'm in Canada. We have Switzerland and South Africa on the group. And we have that time difference. Yeah. If you could help me in the morning. So you basically post your evening audio for the group, which they hear then when they get up. For you, a normal time when you still post it, and maybe the first image. But then you ask that Elizabeth, for example, to be there, the first to post the shake and to interact with the people and with the daily challenge, that she starts already as a participant to fulfill the challenge and to say what needs to be said, and then you pick up later on.
Yes.
I've
been looking at and thinking in the same way. So I will do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's a huge opportunity in it. Yeah, excellent. And we even can do that when we have too many challenges and when we are too busy. We should not underestimate the power of the people we have on the group to encourage them, to lift them up. If this is a member on the group, if this is a customer who is highly involved all the time, that we just encourage them and lift them up already without that they are a member, but that they take that responsibility, and you might be surprised, this is your next member. Yeah, it's basically a recognition you give to them. Yeah, where they feel all of a sudden, wow, I get asked, and they will take it very seriously. They will be better than you probably, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, and after that week, you can offer them, hey, what about running your own group? Yeah, how can I do that? Find 3, 4, 5 people, and we can start your own group. There's so much fun into that, so we can really think they're a little bit out of the box. Awesome.
Thanks, Bea.
Perfect. Any others? Okay, I don't want to stretch it too much. We want to keep, please, the Friday call so that we can catch up all the time on the challenges, on the news, on the information, on the tips, on the ideas. We grow into that. It's not ready yet completely. And don't forget that tracking sheet. I know I'm annoying with that part, but it's really essential when we want to be duplicatable and when we want that our organization and our team members grow and really understand their business, then it's a non-negotiable that we work with the tracking sheet for ourselves, that we share it with our mentor or sponsor, or with an accountability partner. If you want to find yourself an accountability partner outside from your upline, that's also fine. But get it done and get it going. It's really essential. If not, you work in the dark, and the challenges we run with the 5-day challenge and 21-day challenge is beautiful, but you will end up basically not knowing how to go forward, and you cannot calculate your business for the future. So this is really, really essential that you get there, your 15 wellness assessments in, and this can be simple assessments. Like I had today, somebody came and picked up the trial pack for his brother, and so I was expecting actually the person himself, but who came was the brother and said, I want to pick up something for my brother, I must give you the 100 Rand. I said, why don't you pick up a second one for yourself? And he said, what is it all about? So as we can explain very quickly our healthy breakfast story, I explained it to him because I only had 10 minutes. The end result was he was walking out with 2 trial packs, and he's now in the challenge. Yeah. So this was now another name on my 15 wellness evaluations, if you understand it. So it must be not always an hour presentation with the inner scan, with everything. It can be just a presentation and this person walks out with the trial pack, yeah? As long as the person at least knows the benefits of the healthy breakfast. And obviously when we take the people in the 5-day Eat Clean, they learn there more than enough. And then we have them in the cycle. So anyhow, this was my last words for Friday evening. I think you heard enough of Bea now that you need to relax your ears a little bit. You have the most awesome Saturday. You have an awesome day march in Canada. The others go to bed early because we have our BBS in Cape Town. And we expect a big one with big celebration from our new supervisors, senior consultants, active supervisors, so lots of going on. So I'm very excited for that one as well. You all have an awesome week. Don't forget to set up your people who start in the 5-day Eat Clean. So I have sent out today already the starting message so that they know what to buy for their snacks and everything. And on Sunday, make ready the groups and get the starting audio out. And then just have fun with an awesome, awesome week. And remember, always we have our chat group. So if there is a situation you need quickly help for your groups, then just let me know. And if you need the scripts, please bear in mind, everything is written down and we follow to the T the script, that we are duplicatable. If you need the script, if you are ready for your next step, the 5-day Eat Clean or the 21-day clean, then just send me a WhatsApp message and I will send it to you. So thank you very much for everybody's contribution this night and today for Marge and Kevin. And I'm looking forward to hear more of you and more from you. And then we have our call next Friday, so please keep it in your diary. And for those who join us in the Quick Start 500 on Sunday evening, I'm looking forward to have you live on there with your stories, with your commitment, and maybe also with your guests. That would be absolutely awesome. So have a great evening. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Bea.
Thanks, Bea.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye-bye.
Bye, Bea.
Bye. Get well, Bronwyn. We need you.